can't make any of it a sin? Commercial of Taker.
Alright, welcome back to the program. It's the Hitman and Groverman Show. We're at 626-213-5675. And let's go to Ireland, where we have Liam, Ron, and Alex. What's going on?
What's going on? We've all got a question of peace. Is that okay? Bret Hart?
That's fine. Yeah. You go ahead and shoot.
What are your thoughts on Bryan Danielson? Have you ever met him? And would you ever like to have worked a match with him?
That's the guy, the submission guy that just came in from ECW, right?
Ring of Honor. Danielson.
Yeah, he's outstanding. I think he's really, really good. I think he's the best technical submission type style wrestler in the business today, and I think he's outstanding. I think he's really, really good. He's one of my favorites right now.
Okay, Alex, would you like to go?
Yes, sir. First off, this is a pleasure to be asking you a question, Mr. Bret Hart. My question is, it's the same thing about Daniel Bryan. Do you see him being world champion in the future?
I think the sky's the limit. He's such a good wrestler. He's so above technique-wise. He's as good as they get right now, and I think I would love to see him work with Rey Mysterio, and I'd like to see him work more in some more better type scenarios than he's had with Tyson Kidd and a few other guys. He's technically so good that they could really raise the bar and do stuff that nobody's doing. They can give you some matches that are totally like blow everybody's mind. So I think the sky's the limit for him. He's just starting to get better and better and better, and his personality's starting to come out, and I can't say enough good things about him.
Cool. Now,
Yeah, pleasure talking to you, Brett. Question I got for you is, what is one wrestler today you wish you could have been able to work with that you respect, or
Well, being honest, there's quite a few of them. I would love to have wrestled. Kurt Angle was always the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I would like to have had. When he was in WWE a few years ago, I really wished that I could have had somehow gone back and had a match with him. It would have been special if we were both in our prime, say. But John Cena, if I was a villain like I was in the old Hart Foundation days with Jim Neidhart, if I was in if the situation was written in such that I was the bad guy, I would love to have wrestled Cena. I think he would have been a terrific guy for me to work with. I would have also loved to have worked with Rey Mysterio. Funny enough, just to have had a match with him because I have that much respect for him. And there's actually a whole host of guys. I would love to even wrestle my nephew Harry Smith. It would have been David Smith. It would have been fun just to go in there and work with him, like because I had worked with his father. It would have been a special thing if we could have somehow pulled that off.
We've just got one more question, Brett, and thank you for talking to me as well. Alex, we've just got one more question for you.
yeah, man.
Sure.
Okay, you were regarded by a lot of fans as the best technical wrestler in your day. I'm just wondering, watching WWE right now, who do you think fits that moniker? Who do you think is the best technical wrestler today in wrestling?
I think that guy from the Ring of Honor is the best one, Daniels.
That's awesome. Yeah, man.
I think I really do. I think he's the best. He's so smooth with his moves, and his submissions they look like they're gonna kill you, and he's just you can just tell he's a really good wrestler. He knows what he's doing out there, and he's got all the talent in the world.
All right, we've just got one more person. Justin, do you want to go quickly? Come on.
I just want to say it's a pleasure talking to you, Brett. I'm a fellow Canadian as well. I'm from Toronto. I just wanted to find out which wrestler you thought, you didn't enjoy working with. What was the one wrestler you have good chemistry with?
Well, I had lousy chemistry with. I had a match with Al Snow back Take care, you guys.
Alright.
I don't think there's anybody else left from Ireland to speak to.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
We got tons.
Connect to Allstate now for a free car insurance quote and save up to 20%. Allstate drivers save an average of $340.
Awesome.
I don't think there's anybody else more from Ireland.